Kia ora, I'm Sharon Holt and I'm talking to you on March the 6th in New Zealand, which is our Census Day. And I've got my census letter here, and I noticed that we've got a paragraph here in Te Reo Māori, and I thought, what better idea than to use this as a teaching tool today on Census Day. So that's what we're doing. It's a bit small. You might be able to have yours right in front of you now if you've got this bit of paper, but otherwise we can do it on the whiteboard here and do it together. If you're completing the census online in Te Reo Māori, you probably don't need to be doing these workshops. So it's not about completing the census online, it's just a little bit of practice from this letter from the government. Many of the letters that we get from the government will have some aspect of Te Reo Māori on them. The heading, perhaps a paragraph like this, and we usually, including me sometimes, kind of just glaze over it. But it's actually a wonderful teaching tool, and I just wanted to point out to you how this can be a teaching tool. And all you need to do is put a break after every vowel and remember the pronunciation of the vowels. A, e, I, o, u. So let's have a try. So the first sentence says, whakaotia ki te reo Māori. And this was the heading in bold for this Māori language section, as you'll see on your census letter. So this is saying, complete in Te Reo Māori, so about completing the census. And this is the information for the people that might want to complete the census in Te Reo Māori, but for us, it's a little practice about saying and reading Te Reo Māori. It doesn't really matter if you can't understand it. This is pronunciation practice, and your brain needs to hear your mouth speaking more of Te Reo if you want to improve your confidence. So that's what we're doing now. So I've already put a break after every vowel, and you can do that on your bit of paper there as your practice if you wish, or you can just follow mine. So this is fa, because we're remembering a, e, I, o, u. Whakaotia. Whakaotia, and that means complete. Whakaotia ki te reo. So I've got a break here to show that this is re and this is o, reo. Whakaotia ki te reo, not reo. Whakaotia ki te reo Māori. So I've put a break after every vowel. Māori, Māori, Māori. Whakaotia ki te reo Māori. Complete in the Māori language. You can have a practice of saying that after me each time, and I'll move on now so that you can go back and do that later. Here's the first sentence, which is the only one that we're doing today. E. So e. Taia. Ta, e, a. Taia. Taia. Ana. E taia ana. E koe. Koe, you. Koe, koe, te. E taia ana e koe. That means you can. You can. Because taia is about can. E taia ana e koe te whakaoti, which is about the word complete, so you can complete tō, your tātauranga. So this is a new word. I had to look it up and see what it meant, but it's actually the word for census and to do with statistics. So this is the word for census. So it's about you can complete your census form. So this is tātauranga, 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 tātauranga. Well, let's do these these two lines here. You can try it with me. E taia ana e koe te whakaoti tō tātauranga. E taia ana e koe te whakaoti tō tātauranga. You can complete your census a ipurangi. A ipurangi means online, on the internet, online. A ipurangi ki Te Reo Māori. And ki Te Reo Māori, we've got that up there, in Te Reo Māori. So it doesn't matter if you don't understand lots of these words, the point is to practice them. Use every opportunity that you can to say Māori language out loud. What I believe that it does, and I'm not a scientist or a linguist, but what I believe that it does is it helps our brains, when we speak Māori, even if we don't understand it, it helps our brains to take in that language and put it in a little storehouse so that sometime along the track all of that information starts to gel together. So if I just looked at this like this, that's not helping my brain. What's helping my brain is to hear my mouth speaking it, and I really, really encourage you to do that with as many Māori words as you can. Let's do that one last time together before we finish. So you could join in with me. Whakaotia, complete, ki te reo Māori, complete in the Māori language, which is the heading. E taia ana e koe te whakaoti tō tātauranga a ipurangi ki te reo Māori. You can complete your census online in Te Reo Māori. There you go. Ka kite, and enjoy completing your census online in probably English or Te Reo Māori if you're really keen. Okay, thank you for listening.